If you're wondering, do I buy now or wait? Here's the clean read. Bitcoin is pressing a decision zone. Ethereum looks stronger under the hood, and memes are lining up for the next expansion, if the board confirms. I'll give you a clear, no jargon map for the next few days. Before we dive in, subscribe and hit the bell for my daily 60-second updates, and comment Bitcoin, Ethereum, meme coins, if that's your plan. Bitcoin is currently sitting between this 50 EMA at around 114,000, and this is ascending line right here, which is at around 111,000. Okay, we're compressed right in here the last day. Before that, before we lost this area right here, we were compressed in between here for a few days as well. Okay, as you can see that. Think of this current area right here as a toll booth. Okay, prices are slow here, while buyers and sellers essentially are arm wrestling. Flows, ETF flows, spot ETF flows, just brought in fresh money, over 300 million for Bitcoin yesterday, and derivatives aren't overheated. So that translates to the market leaning higher, but it still wants a signal. So if Bitcoin can break above this 114,000, then that clears the path for this point of control right here at 118,000. To me, if we can break above here, this is where we're likely trying to get to. If we lose this line right here, 111, we're going to come back down here to this zone right here at around 108,000, and we're going to test it for support to see if it holds, right? Or we might just stay right above it on top of the shelf right here at around 109,000, which would be, if we lose this, which would be more ideal than dropping all the way down here. That would mean to me higher probabilities of us losing this area and dropping down here, but we'll see. Right now, that's not my base case, right? And if we stay stuck between 114 and 111, we could do some more ranging right through here, and then eventually I would expect a violent move in one direction or the other. My bias is towards the upside. Ethereum, it looks cleaner, all right? It looks pretty clean. It looks very clean. It's holding above the key averages of the 50 EMA right here, which is at 4,000 and change, and the 200, which is way down at 3,100. It's way above there. It's holding a lot of strength. It's actually close to this resistance area at around $5,000. So it's staying right here. I think it's waiting for its next push to try to see if eventually, if this time we break over 5,000, which I think we will. Eventually we'll break above this line and things will start moving a lot faster. Ethereum BTC right now is just under 4 cents. It's flirting with the 4-cent mark, and that's the rotation switch, all right? That it's holding this right here like that is good. It's positive. If Bitcoin Ethereum breaks up, right, and we go above 4 cents, that usually means that altcoin breadth improves after Bitcoin makes its move. If it fails here, no disaster. It just means Bitcoin will lead first and alts will follow later. Why does price feel controlled right now? Plain English, ETF flows means real buyers under the market. Okay, so right now, those buyers, as Bitcoin moves to 112,000, those buyers are keeping a relatively steady floor, right? It's not letting us drop and nuke too low, although it has dropped recently. It's still, when buyers step in on ETFs, that helps keep a floor on the price of Bitcoin. Options positioning also has a magnet around 111,000, which is the max pain, right? Which is at 111,000 today. And that keeps price from running wild until it breaks away. And the perps market, they aren't at extreme levels at all, okay? So it's good for a steady climb, but not a blow off top. So the tape is orderly, it's not euphoric. So if we can break this ceiling right here at 114,000, we run. If we lose this floor at 111,000, we dip and we try again. What does the macro tell us? Macro is telling us that the easier yields, okay, the 2 and 10 year, both red, soft dollar, as you can see down here, dropping. Gold looks bullish, looking like it wants to break out of this range right here. As you can see, it's broken out of this range. Let's see if that's not if this is real, if this is legitimate, and not a fake out where it comes back down. That gold is breaking out of this consolidation area. It is fine. I know some people say that it's not good. That gold is breaking out here. Some people get nervous, but historically, when gold moves, Bitcoin follows a few months later, a little bit after. Okay, it lags, but then Bitcoin does catch up and exceed. So that gold is moving. That's cool. It's not a problem. That's actually a supportive backdrop for crypto. The only thing that can knock us short term is a quick jump in yields or the dollar. We got to be watching this and make sure there's no quick jump in any of this stuff. All right. Now let's talk risk ladder. Okay, everyone has a different risk tolerance. So here's the ladder. You want lower risk? Keep it simple. Bitcoin and Ethereum own. Bitcoin is the market's engine and Ethereum is the rotation key. Hey, Papa. You want more pop? After Bitcoin proves itself and Ethereum Bitcoin pushes up, quality alts usually start to run. So that's where I kind of like to come in. Okay, high risk, high rewards. meme coins. Okay, those are the quality alts that I think are going to run extremely well, especially the ones that I mention to you guys all the time. Why I like this lane next, why I like these meme coins and this lane next. Ethereum's strength tends to unlock alt liquidity. Coinbase's base chain is the cultural center for the next Coinbase's base chain is the cultural center for the next meme wave. On-ramps plus infra and community. In parabolic bull runs, memes historically outperform on the way up and retrace harder later. So know your risk. Okay, be prepared for that. So let's take a look at these 4 meme coins. Nickels catching a bid right now, moving up, although it looks like it's testing this area right here, this point of control, and at around 4 cents, around 3 cents, I'm sorry, 3 cents, just a little over. See this ascending line? I'd like to see it get above that. Mr. Miggles after this peak, local peak at almost 5 cents has dropped. We went as low as 2.5 cents, and now it looks like we want to get out of here. If the market wants to continue moving up, Miggles will eventually break through here and move up higher. We want to get above, ideally, 0.037 cents. Okay, above this yellow line right here, things look much better. Toshi, same type of thing. Okay, they all kind of move in lockstep, right? Toshi, as you can see, has bounced off this 200 EMA in between the 50 and 200. As you can see, these local lows, right? Low, what happens? Moved up, low, moved up. And we can expect something similar, right? I would probably guess it would be above here somewhere, right? It could be that we hang out a little bit longer here and then boom, move up. Okay, it's gonna catch a bit. Toshi looks really good. KeyCat, same type of thing. Just playing with this point of control right here at 0052. We gotta get above this. We gotta get above this and stay above this so that we can move on to the next area of resistance, which would be at 0075. Right now, KeyCat's at 0.0049, great buy area. A lot of bullish catalysts for KeyCat. If you've been watching my channel, you know all the bullish catalysts for KeyCat. Dogging me, just sideways essentially. If you can put lines right here, like a range, you can see the top of the range, the bottom of the range, top of the range, bottom of the range. And where are we right now? Bottom of the range. Where are we going to be eventually? The top of the range, and eventually break through. All right, so dogging me looks fine, good area to buy. As you can see, they're all having green days. And so the next few days, again, with Bitcoin, we got to go get above this 114,000. Okay, this blue line, this 50 EMA. Right, if we do that, we likely tag this point of control right here, the bottom part of this channel right here, 116, 117, 118, right through here, this little area right here. Right, that's where we're probably going to go next if we break 114. If we lose 111, then we probably dip first. Ethereum looks ready to lead once Bitcoin settles. Okay, once Bitcoin makes its move or settles and kind of stays sideways, then I can see Ethereum start moving too. And memes tend to fly when that rotation hits, especially on base. So for the daily break or dip update in 60 seconds, subscribe, hit the bell, and drop a comment with your lane, Bitcoin, Ethereum, top alts, or memes on base. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.